this is KJ, and welcome back to another episode in jumping off the edge of an... I got this thing now! Okay, enough introduction madness. Let's head over to meet up with Lenny again, because I need to get this story, this Lenny quest done in order to continue on my stuff. I want to beat the Archon quest. Over here. Oh yeah, I forgot to change her element. Well, whatever.
Follow Gemma and see if we can make any inroads with her. They should be at a cafe.
Are we stalking?
Right now. Still, I don't think that Gemma's likely to open up to us. So we need a
recruit another person,
plan.
Like I said before, and make them be friends with her to build her trust. Lorenzo
and assistant.
Oh no!
When Caesar passed away,
it's the
all
secret
the stolen
base
goods
guy.
discovered in his home were...
No, get out! Lorenzo, no, I don't want to talk to you. I want you to get out of my secret base. Oh, Bunny!
confiscated and returned to their rightful owners. But Lorenzo was the only one privy to all his magic secrets, and he inherited his craft. Before long, Lorenzo was the next big magician in town, his fame surpassing
if he got so famous, why didn't we hear of him in the previous portion of the quest?
These days, he's a wealthy businessman with his fingers in a lot of different pies. I had to pull a lot of strings, but I managed to get him to agree to a couple of drinks with me. Be warned though, I hear he's got a hair-triggered temper. We'd best be careful.
So let's go inside the hotel. I want to get some food from here. I kind of want to cook up some stuff, but I'll do that next week.
You neglected to mention that you were bringing 2 other people with you.
My apologies. These 2 are my assistants. When they heard that I was meeting with the former magic maestro himself, they begged and pleaded with me to bring them along. And if it's no trouble, a couple of autographs would really make their day.
Oh, forget the pleasantries, just sit.
Get a load of this guy. Forget the pleasantries, he says, but he looks pretty happy about Lenny stroking his ego.
I only agreed to meet since we're both magicians. Do me a favor and cut to the chase. I have more important things to do than drinking.
You're
Much
an
obliged,
NPC.
Sir. As it happens, the matter I want to address is also related to magic. Yesterday morning, a warning letter from the Phantom Weasel appeared on the entrance to the Opera House. He claims to be planning something for the same evening that I'm scheduled to do a magic show there. As such, I believe that I may well be his target. I have to get to the bottom of this to ensure that my show can go ahead as planned. Naturally, any investigation into the Weasel starts with a few questions about Caesar, who...
What is there to investigate? Caesar was the Weasel and he's been dead for 10 years. So what if some sick creep thought it'd be funny to write a warning letter? It changes nothing. Are you trying to tell me you actually bought it?
Please, sir, no need to get so worked up. I do concede that a copycat is but one possibility.
Possibility? It's a fact, Lenny. Look, my patience is limited, so listen carefully while I'm still willing to put up with you. The Weasel is dead. Period. Everyone knows that, so do yourself a favor and quit this investigation. It'll lead you nowhere. Look, if this affects your magic show in any way, I will personally compensate you for any loss.
Why is it kind of like avoiding this?
Sir, I'm honored, really. But this isn't about finances for me. My pride as a magician is what's at stake here, Lorenzo. Copycat or not, this person has thrown me the gauntlet, and I must meet their challenge head on.
Your pride? Don't mince words with me, boy. Just tell me, what exactly are you seeking to do?
I want to find out the Phantom Weasel's true identity. I have to know for myself what really happened 10 years ago.
What would that accomplish? And what do the events of 10 years ago have to do with you, anyway? Look, you of all people should know that a magician never reveals their secrets. And in any case, dead men don't talk. So if you really care about your magician's pride, then you'll forget about Caesar and move on.
Uh-oh. This is getting awkward.
Lorenzo? Is that? Oh, it is you!
Oh my goodness, I can tell this guy's
I know that big,
kind of
booming voice
intoxicated.
anywhere. What's up, my man? Wanna grab a drink with me?
Another day, I'm busy.
Oh, come on. You can't be all business all the
And you say you can't
time.
put up with Lenny?
You know what they say? Live fast, die young. You gotta learn how to kick back.
I'm just
and
trying to
relax
get
once in a
my
while.
If
soda.
I wanted your life advice, I'd ask for it. Now get out of my face and go be drunk somewhere else.
Sorry, my good sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Man, what an attitude this guy has.
Edmondo. He and I are business pals. We worked together a bunch of times. This is your first time meeting him? Oh, he's always like this. Foul-mouthed and hard-nosed. Never heard a kind word out of this guy the whole time I've known him. And he wonders why he can't get a girlfriend, despite being, what, pushing 40, 30, something? Anyway, point is, a lot older than when he first got rejected by the girl
Why is
was
he
into.
saying this information?
He's still into, from what I hear.
Shut up and get out of my face. Another word out of you and you can forget about doing business with me ever again. Do I make myself clear?
Sorry, I may have had a little too much to drink. All right, I'm gonna leave. Don't work too hard.
I think it's high time I made a move as well. If you really want to investigate this, Lenny, be my guest.
I have a few suspicions about you,
But
Lorenzo.
if nothing good comes of it, don't say I didn't warn you.
I'm going to sneeze again. Why am I sneezing?
Well, that fell to pieces in a rather spectacular fashion. Any thoughts?
Yeah, he is a little weird.
Totally.
He's so
About
angry.
compensating you for your losses. Why would someone you just met make an offer like that? He's gotta be hiding something. And not like Gemma. She was a little suspicious, but this guy's definitely covering something up.
This guy
I
must
think
have
so, too.
backstabbed
We need to look into Lorenzo more closely.
Caesar to try to
That
get
guy
his
Edmondo
fame.
seems to know a thing or two about him. He only just left. Let's see if we can catch up with him.
I know a thing or two. I think, was it Rosario or something? She gets criminals drunk and then interrogates them. Let's head over here. She's just higher up. I'm sorry, I'm just like a minor and I don't really know that much stuff about hotels serving alcohol. I think Edmondo is a bit of a concern. Where is he? Hello? Oh, he's out there. Come on. Why are you so stupid? So he's all the way out here, right? Gardamex. So, Numa and Lucia. I need to do my research on how exactly these guys function. Do they go into battle mode when they get either one of these guys? And they like do stronger damage? Because they're kind of like normal. They're just doing their own thing, patrolling the streets when they're neutral. I'm not so sure because I'm pretty sure that's dangerous or something and they attack us out in the wild.
You okay there?
Who are you? Oh, it's you guys. Don't worry about me. I must have had one too many. I just need to ride it out. I said way too much back there, didn't I? Yeah, I nearly talked myself into complete financial ruin. Note to self, no more drunken chats when Lorenzo's around.
Come on,
So,
we
he
need
was
to get the
serious about
information out of
threatening
you
to cut
while
you
you're
off?
still drunk.
Ugh, Paimon knew he was a bad egg.
Hey! Keep your voice down. don't go prying into Lorenzo's personal affairs. Bad things happen to people who ask too many questions or make an enemy out of him.
What kind of bad things?
Don't even ask. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this conversation short. I'm not crossing that line again. And take it from me, trouble with Lorenzo is one thing you don't need in your life. You saw him flare up back there. I don't know what you said to him, but clearly it touched a nerve.
We've talked about Caesar's
not a
death,
good
isn't
sign.
it?
You're too young for this. Don't get
He
in
clearly
over
wants
your
to
head.
leave this case alone.
I'm leaving.
And there he goes.
Lorenzo is our biggest suspect.
What do we do now, Lenny?
Shh. I think we're being watched. Someone was listening in
Hey,
to our
we
whole
got a
conversation.
spy over
Don't say
here.
anything and don't look back. Any altercation in the city will attract the guards. We'd better take this elsewhere.
In the wild. They can't catch us there in the wild. Get out of the city. Over here. Marcotte Station. There's no civilization. There's like, the aqua buses. So, we're going in the water. Yeah, no one wants to get their feet wet when trying to get something out of us. Swan!
You followed us a long way. Why don't you come out and introduce yourselves?
So you're Lenny. And where's your sister? Ain't she with you today? Save us the trouble and go fetch her for us. Let's not drag this out.
These guys are wearing sunglasses. How did they manufacture those?
Save your questions, missy. You ain't gonna need answers where you're going. Capiche?
Oh, I can beat these guys up
Looks like we can't avoid
100%.
this fight. Now, I'm not the strongest fighter, so I hope
You're
you're
a
ready to back me up.
5-star.
Don't worry, we got this.
Say hello to the Hydroarch. These guys, these absolute bozos. So let's actually use Liddy. I don't
disappear.
exactly know how he works. Oh, that was way too
Tougher than we
easy.
thought.
Vision wielders are always trouble. Intimidation ain't gonna work like it did on the lady.
What?
Come on,
Oh, they
let's
did
spray 'em.
injure the girl, Jenna.
Throw it there yet? Oh, they got away. Did you catch what they said just before they left?
That was definitely
Something
Jenna
about
that they hurt.
intimidating someone else. Sounds like they just wanted to rough us up as a scare tactic, and they've
Oh,
already done it
Gemma.
to someone else. But who?
Keep
You're
on
right.
forgetting the
She was
names.
injured when we saw her yesterday, and she acted like she had something to hide.
Because she didn't want to like, have the information go
Maybe
out.
she was too scared to tell us the truth because those
Yeah, I already said that.
Well, if that's the case, she should be more willing to open up to us when she learns that those thugs won't be bothering her anymore.
We beat
Let's
them
head back
up.
to the cafe and see if we can get any information from her.
Inform Gemma what happened. We already have a world quest all the way over here. Where is she? We can go to the restaurant! Yay! Let's head down there. Look at all these flowers. You can just stay in there. It's not like there's any branches or roots in here. You can just pass through them. This must be magic. It's like he's almost swimming in the bushes. I like had some soda, so I'm going to burp a bit. There's like less chests than usual. Yeah. Yay! Hey, Gemma.
Gemma?
We beat up the thugs for you. You don't have to
You
worry
again.
anymore.
What is it this time?
We just ran into the men who've been threatening you, and we gave them a taste of their own medicine. So, you can relax now. We're here to protect you.
What? Why? I didn't tell you anything. Why would they come after you?
Yes, they have a
Sounds like they're no
huge
strangers
bone
to
to
you.
pick with these with the
That's
silly
putting it
little
mildly.
magician.
I know them all too well, and I hate them with every fiber of my being. It's been 10 long years, and still every time I try to look into Caesar's death, they show up and warn me not to
How
do
are they
anything
doing this for 10
stupid.
years? They must have really good pay.
How do I know I can trust you?
Lorenzo's
really think you can get to the
very
bottom of it all?
clearly at fault.
And why are you doing this?
Unless there's a plot twist.
I'm afraid I can't reveal all the details just yet, but I can promise you this. I will expose the Phantom Weasel's true identity. Because you see, this is a personal matter of the utmost importance. I give you my word. Trust me.
Okay. How can I help you?
I'm just
I've
looking
heard
at
that
a
Caesar
meme
used to have a
playlist
magic
and I
workshop where he
see
kept a lot of his
Has-Been
personal
Hotel
effects.
meets TikTok.
If possible, I'd like to take a look at them. Do you know where it is?
Oh, we have like this phonograph
Fleuve
sounding version
But
of the Fontaine
place was
soundtrack.
sealed up by the police after his death, and no one's been there since. I also know that the Fleuve Cendre is dangerous territory. Lots of
I can
hostile
take
groups
I need
lurking
my
around.
XP.
If you're serious about going there, please be careful.
We are serious.
Understood.
I can take
Lynette, you stay here and take care of Gemma. Don't let her come to harm.
We're really letting a 4-star
Got
take
it.
care of this.
But if I'm staying here, I'm ordering dessert.
I mean, bon appetit. But stay sharp, too. They're likely to come for you while I'm away.
Okay. Alright. Power saving mode off. I'll start taking this more seriously now.
Is he a robot or an android? I don't really know. Is she talking like a robot? Is she having techno dialect? So let's head over here. Oh, I remember how pretty this place is. It's like, oh, it's the event. I gotta check that out. I think I will have to record that. So where is it? Oh, it's down there. Caesar's workshop. Where is it? Oh, it's not in this manhole. Where is it? It's underground. Oh, shoot. This is water weary. There's this way over here. So let's. Yeah, there it is. I think. There we go. So I better not run into Act 3 yet at the Archon quest. How did that not make so much noise? Like, this is metal. It's such a big conductor of like temperature, electricity, and sound. Like, you know how loud metal sounds? And it just sounds like cave sounds. Or like, and I was thinking of Shadow of the Colossus, that really old game that Stampy played. Where's the workshop anyway? You're just hiding behind some boxes? Wow.
If Gemma gave us the right location, then the workshop should be right nearby. Huh. Looks like these boxes are blocking the entrance.
We know what to do. I thought we were gonna attack them like Fu
There
Hua.
we go. It should be just down here.
Man, those boxes don't look suspicious at all. Yay! So, let's just bring along our Octonauts. And with Lenny, I really want Lenny. I'm going to get him after, since I already spent a bunch of stuff. I didn't spend money, but, oh, hello Lenny! I'm gonna spend my twinkle tits on Lenny because I think he's one of my favorite characters. What's this noise? I gotta check out. I gotta be really wary of the stuff. Hold on, let me check out this gear. It's like got this cool stuff. Oh, it's always Noblesse Oblige, but we have a C3. Oh, wait a bit. I'll take a look. I'll research what kind of chests there are in this domain. Head over here. There's these. I know these for a fact that those guys are gonna move. Yep, they are. Ah, shoot, this is gonna be a little tricky. There we go. So let's wait for these guys.
So this was Caesar's
How does he
workshop.
have this stuff? How are these guys swooping? I don't really see.
Nothing suspicious here, just normal magic props.
Like, how are these guys floating? To continue deeper within. What are these?
What was
Oh, we
that?
got jump scared.
Is this one of Caesar's gadgets?
Bah! Bah!
Guess we
Bah,
must
bah,
have triggered
bah,
some
bah,
sort of
bah,
device.
bah. There we go. Yay! Oh my god, some kitty cats. Hello, Snoop. These guys are. Oh, they went boom boom. All right. And there's like, we can't even sit in this chest here. This is how disorganized this whole place is. We have these harvester mechas. So, boop. Let's take care of these guys. I like how we're just like not properly using Promenade. They're just, hello.
Whoa. Look. The doll in the box is glowing.
Wait, what? So we gotta shoot that one? I forgot which one is it.
There's something written on the...
I want a bucket of fried chicken that never arrived. Oh, these are the children's wishes. So that's why there's no such thing as fried chicken that never runs out. Just as though such thing as children who never grew up. Make sure to pair it something healthy like a salad. Where's the fried chicken? Boop. I like a little dove. I want a robot with cool powers. You need a parent's permission. He sounds like such a nice guy. A fluffy toy dove for you this whole time. I love doves. They're amazing. So... Oh, I like the way he laughs. So we need to be trapped a bit somewhere. We need to enter a cutscene where there's going to be a common chest for us. I'm really desperate about getting these chests. Oh, what is this whole place? Dun 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 dun.
Looks like we've reached the end of this route. Shall we try a different one?
This place looks like absolute whack. I need to get this video out of the timer.
These magic boxes are moving.
Ooh, that one's glowing.
What do we
Okay,
do?
I will keep my
One of
eye
them looks
on
different
that.
from the rest. Let's investigate.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on this one. There we go, we got it. Yeah, but what about these other guys? Wish list. I wish my parents get back together, good grades, lose their normal life. I share your troubles with me, children. Wishes need more than magic, they need hard work. Hope all your wishes can come true. Huh, nothing is gonna come out of them, huh? Alright, let's play a little Spot the glowy toy. So keep an eye on this one. Oh boy, it's over here, right? There we go. Are we gonna see the wish list? There we go. Wish list. Come on, I want to check it out. When you go to your wedding, I want to watch your shows even when I'm grown up. You have to go on tour. Your wedding will hold very soon. You're all invited. I'll definitely be back, and you're always welcome to my shows if you like magic. So there's a phonograph. It's like for outside of magician territory. It's just like generic ruins. Ah, it's this one. Let's get the chest.
That's weird. Have we reached the end already? There's nothing here.
What's
Maybe
that
this was a
painting?
wasted
Or like
trip.
ruins?
This place seems a little too ordinary for a magician's
That's what I was
workshop.
saying.
There's a distinct lack of mystery. We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. I'm starting to wonder whether Caesar built this whole place as one big, elaborate magic contraption.
Or
If so, then
Lorenzo
there must
messed
be
with this
more to
place just
than
like
meets
he
the
does with
eye.
every secret base in
Maybe
Happy
a hidden
Days.
room somewhere. Aha! I just move this book, then hopefully... and... presto.
Boop. Yay, there's the chest.
Secret passageway! How did you know?
I'm a
He
magician
watched
too.
Scooby-Doo,
And apparently great
obviously.
minds really do. Looks pretty big inside. Let's head in and take a look around.
Let's collect these. He doesn't really speak since we're in a domain. There it is. There's more chests. Let's just go. Oh,
And voila!
there we go. We got our kitty cats. And all these gears. Oh, is there anything else in here? Did we get more? See the wish list of some children? Boop. And that's it for all the actual chests in this domain. Now we just need to complete this whole thing. Look at these harvester mechs. How did this guy afford them? There's always the rich people in Fontaine.
Here comes the finale.
Oh,
Disappear.
I don't know how to use this guy, but at least I understand him better than Milo. It's like really simple. And then weird sounds. A box.
Why did you stop, Flinny? Is there some device in that box?
Huh. It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys go on ahead. If anyone makes a major discovery, let's rendezvous here.
All right, see you in a bit.
Alright, solve the magical puzzle. So this thing is gonna open up, or I don't know. I'm not sure how this way can. So Lenny's over here. Let's. Ooh, there's a. Oh, I just fell down here. Can I get out? There we go. So we can't exactly go through there. We need to solve some sort of puzzle up here. Alright. Oh, we need to activate. Let's try to solve this. I think I got the gist of this. We just need to walk around here. Yeah, first try. Yay, I'm super smart. Why does this guy have all these puzzles? Did he really think his enemies would be stupid? Oh, we have this now. Oh, it looks like we've actually solved the puzzle for real. Man, can't this guy just add more puzzles? I want to test my brain. So investigate the city. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. I want to be here.
Oh, this bookcase is full of Caesar's
This is
own
an invisible
notes.
wall. Frick.
He wrote a lot about the principles of magic. Whew. Much too advanced.
Can't even
for
sit
Paimon.
in here.
This book's thick as a brick. Let's take a peek inside it, shall we?
Oh, wish list.
At
Let's
one of my
speed through
shows a
this.
few days ago, a child asked me how I pulled candy out of my hat. As a joke, I told the kid that the hat has a built-in wish-granting machine. Next thing I know, today a whole bunch of kids were pestering me to pull all sorts of things out of the hat. So I told them another white lie. The machine needs time to power up, but in the meantime, you can write your wishes down. Well, they took me up on that offer, enthusiastically. As I write this, I've only just got back from running around all over town, buying the things they wanted. Boy, are my legs sore. I wound up saving very little this month, but that's not a major issue. I now have a bigger problem. How am I going to hide all these things inside my hat? 2 children came to talk to me after today's show. I don't know why they were out on their own. They looked much too young to be unsupervised. I do hope they got home safely. Anyway, they said that they wanted me to teach them how to do magic. It's not uncommon for children to ask this, of course, but I've never seen any of them as serious about it as these 2. I told them that learning magic is very hard work, but that didn't faze them at all. It's like they already knew. They seemed so committed. I couldn't turn them down.
So, like, did he actually resort to stealing?
It seems like something's bothering Lorenzo lately, but he won't open up to me about it. Surely he's not upset that I agreed to teach those 2 children. I'll have to talk him around. I have a good feeling about those kids. They're
Or was
naturally
Lorenzo the
talented,
one
and
stealing
it seems
stuff?
like they're not new to the world of magic. They have all sorts of fantastic ideas. All I'm really doing is helping them develop a more professional standard training plan. They wanted to call me Master, but I told them they absolutely mustn't. Any magician worth their salt could have taught them what I have. They're the geniuses here. Compared to them, I don't deserve to be called any sort of master. With time, I have no doubt that they could become far greater magicians than I. My only concern is why they're so mature for their age. I fear they've had to grow up too fast. I don't dare to imagine what
I
they
think
must
those
have
2
been through.
children are Lenny and Lynette.
Gemma thinks so too.
Because they're
She
orphans.
doesn't like being around them. Says that their eyes are
Or
too
are
piercing.
they? I don't know.
They don't bother me. But
Because
then
the
again,
reason why
I've
Lenny
never
was
been
so
the sharpest
passionate
tool
about
in the
this
shed.
issue because he really did believe that Caesar's innocent. And he wanted to
It's
see
nearly
like
time
how
for me to
Caesar
go on
died.
tour.
I think I might
asked
have
the
got
2
it.
kids if they'd like to come with me, but they shook their heads. I once overheard them talking about their father
Yeah.
and their mission.
We know.
Sounds like their parents have other plans for them. I guess we'll be parting ways soon. It's only been 10 days since I first met them, but I think that I've gotten a feel for their personalities now. They're very tough, but also very cautious, and they trust no one but each other. This, I fear, is not a good habit to have. They hide things from me too. For example, when I asked them where they live and why they wanted to learn magic, they lied.
They're the hard part of the house of
That's
the
the thing
heart.
about children. Whenever they're trying to cover something up, it always shows somehow. I can sense that their lives have been hard, possibly even dangerous too. They're not like other children. It's a shame that I can't do more to help them. After thinking things over, I decided to tell them a bit about how I see the world. It's full of lies and falsehoods, and that is why we must find our own truth. P.S. I hope they won't find my nagging annoying. Children are so opinionated nowadays. Will it do them more harm than good for someone they've only known 10 days to lecture them like that? P.P.S. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Children aren't interested in grand philosophies. It probably just went in one ear and out the other. I bet they've already forgotten every word I said. Oh, Caesar, Caesar. Just mind your own business next time.
Let's stop reading. Okay, let's tell Lenny about it.
Geniuses with a father and a mission.
Yeah,
huh?
everybody figured it out, Paimon. Come
Sounds a
on.
lot like he was writing about Lenny. So did they meet Caesar?
Yeah, of course. Let's go ask him. Let's talk to him about it. It's like Paimon's just there to summarize it for people who are too dumb like me and for other people. Let's talk to him.
Lenny?
Shh, hold that thought. As I expected, there's a lot of fishy things going on in this place.
Fishy? Uh-oh, what have you found?
Stall mommy.
All in good time. Before we go over our new leads, I want to tell you how a high-altitude escape is performed. First, the magician slots themselves into a magic box in full view of the audience. The box is then suspended high in the air, and a short while later, the base automatically opens. At this point, a dummy will fall out of the box, but it looks real enough to grab the audience's attention, and they start wailing and screaming.
Does that mean
the real
Caesar's
magician,
still
who
alive?
is by now blended into the crowd, waits for a good moment to make their appearance and put on a hysterical performance. Oh no! Is that me? Did I just fall to my death?
Very vivid description. Paimon can really picture it. And then what?
The audience's gaze then turns to the magician, and by the time they realize what's happened, the dummy has vanished, as if everything that just happened was some sort of shared illusion. Of course, that's just how I think the process should work, theoretically speaking. The inventor of this trick never performed it successfully. When the box opened, Caesar
he did
was the one
die.
who fell out, and not the dummy. He fell right to the ground from the highest
no
point of
wonder
the
he has
opera
a
house.
grave. They gotta check if that's an actual real body.
No one could hope to survive that fall. Not without a vision, at least. And no one else has ever attempted this trick since. My understanding of how it works is just based on what I could gather from his notes and the relevant gadgets here in his workshop.
So Caesar's famous high-altitude escape has never been done, huh? Paimon was about to say how cool it would have been to see it in person, but if it's that dangerous, it's probably
Yeah,
for the
we're not
best
gonna
that no
take
one else
that
tries
big
to
of a
do it.
risk.
Wait a second. So if a dummy's supposed to drop out of the box, then where does the real magician go? How does he get out?
Glad you asked. That brings us to the secret of said box. This box right here is the one that Caesar constructed himself to use in the performance, and it's not as simple as it looks. Inside, there's a device that only the magician himself would know about. Once the magician's inside and the box is lifted up into the air, the audience's view of the box is fixed at a certain angle. From where they're standing, they have a clear view of the front, sides, and bottom, but the back and the top are now no longer visible. At this point, the magician presses a button inside the box, opening a secret door out of view. He then escapes through this trap door onto the opera house roof, waits for the dummy to fall and distract the audience, and quietly returns to ground level.
That's way simpler than Paimon imagined. Even Paimon could probably do it.
But
Well, there's a
nerve-wracking.
little more to it than that, of course. The hardest part of this trick is controlling the audience's mood and reactions. That takes an exceptional degree of showmanship. There's the falling dummy, the miraculous reappearance, the pompous performing. Maybe the magician would even have themselves tied up before it begins to strengthen the impression that there's no escape. Many days and nights of careful research and painstaking practice would have gone into this, all culminating in a performance just a few minutes long, but one that still manages to transform the shock and grief of a tragic accident to the joy and laughter of a mesmerizing magic trick. Caesar was a highly accomplished magician. But unfortunately, even he didn't manage to pull it off.
I'm very confident that Lorenzo was the one who screwed things up. Just like
You found some
Cowl.
fishy stuff here. Have you figured out what really happened?
I can make a pretty good guess. I looked into the case files. The magic box Caesar was using at the time of his death had the secret button I mentioned positioned on the right-hand side. And sure enough, he always used his right hand as his dominant hand in public.
Okay. Nothing suspicious there.
But here's the strange thing. Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here. Which leads me to believe that
how is this
Caesar was
relevant?
in
Is this
fact
so
left-handed.
strange?
Because a magician can't afford to have their most basic habits stand out too much. People naturally focus their attention on the most important details of the task or situation at hand. But a magician needs to be able to redirect an audience's attention at will, so as to avoid arousing their suspicion. The essence of magic is getting people to believe a lie. If even the truth raises eyebrows, the falsehoods become all the more difficult to mask. And so, Caesar trained himself to use his right hand to align with his audience's expectations. Great magic always requires sacrifices.
So he was so
But
used to
in his
using
most
his
stressful and
left
nerve-wracking
hand.
moments, and when no one was watching, reflex would kick in and he'd use his left hand. That's why he set his gadgets with the mechanism on his left.
Someone
Exactly.
who knows his
I think
secrets
that's likely
well.
what happened. Caesar would have been under a lot of time pressure during the escape. He'd have had mere seconds to open the hidden compartment, retrieve the dummy, then open the secret door and make a swift escape. But I'm sure he was confident. He would have rehearsed countless times to the point where it was second nature. He'd barely need to think about what he was doing because muscle memory would guide him through. So he opened the compartment, took out the dummy, checked everything was in order, and then went to leave. With his left hand, he reached for the button, and suddenly, his heart skipped a beat. It wasn't there. Much like when you reach for your keys but find your pocket empty, his mind needed a moment to process what was going on. Instinctively, his left hand would keep feeling around for the missing button, maybe for another second or two, until the bottom of the box gave way. With the stakes being as high as they were, just a 2-second delay cost him everything. The authorities would find nothing suspicious and conclude that his death was due to his own error.
When in reality, someone switched the boxes, and they did it to murder him.
And frame him.
But how would they be able to make the switch
Yeah,
without
we
being
know,
noticed?
we
It would have to
know
have been
it's
someone
going to
who
be
knew that he was
Lorenzo.
left-handed and who could move his props around without arousing suspicion. Someone who was always by his side.
I always
Isn't that
prefer
right,
listening to
Lorenzo?
Lenny.